Hadien ka Jingpyntbit ye ka Jingpyntbit bansim jinghikai na bynta banyerap ye pajba habawan ka Shillong shop hagi bor mariang kum ka jingwan ujumai ka Shillong ka jingtua khandau lembat kiwe ki jingja bynta ka sngi na kalyang office jong district disaster management authority jong Ri Bhoi district kalasam da Tiar geblatip kum ki emergency responder kits shagi shispa anyo pangut tam ki apda mitra volunteer hapo ka yuva apda mitra schemes Hagane ke jingsam yegi emergency responder kits laidon lang u MLA ke Nongpoh constituency wa Emerald Bonds im nang ta ke additional deputy commissioner ke district ke badairu ke CEO jong ke Ddma ke kong balakan tiurani u deputy controller ke civil defense u ba BK Swear u district disaster management authority ke district u ba Jo Mautha lembat ki shispa nyo phongut ki volunteer jong ke Abda Mitra la penpu penping yegane ke program da ke jingrwai ke balapan sungtanat yegi nongwan ye simbentah
COVID di badan Ramadan, di polis uniform, trade, health department, ASHA, Anganwadi, di Home Guard, civil defense, Shillong, civil society, they are on the ground to ensure that medical supply will reach to those people who really need, to ensure that food supply will reach to those people who really don't have anything at home. These are collective effort to each and every one of us as a responsibility of the Kamara to respond to this kind of challenges that we encounter. Now today we are here on this very program where these kits will be distributed to all of you so that we can position ourselves whenever it is needed that we have to respond. We are there at the very first hour of what is happening at the ground. Just in the morning of the 21st of July, all of us will remember on the 28th there's a final football, World Cup final football. Heavy rain during that night. In the early morning of the 21st, I cannot imagine that Umden village, very near to us, it is flooded like anything. 2-3 locality within Umden village, water level reached till here, their vehicles submerged, house submerged, all documents damaged, school certificate, books, shoes, uniform, nothing there. Nobody could imagine, even the local resident of Umden, they told me we have never experienced such kind of flood in our life. It is the first time. So what is our duty? How do we respond in the middle of the night or 3-4 o'clock in the morning? Suddenly happened. There is no place to escape. So this kind of effort that has been imparted upon the citizen, the SDMA, the DDMA within the state and the district are there to impart training to each and everyone who has volunteers who are present here today, to ensure all citizens that come what may the situation come, we are there at the ground to respond. The duty of each and every one of us, I'm not wrong to say that you have had a training of almost more than 7 days, 7 years needed, how to respond to the situation. Suddenly, maybe earthquake, maybe the cyclone, maybe rain, maybe other kind of natural calamity that happen. So we have to position ourselves. Now, keeping in mind the initiative taken by the central government through the NDMA as well as the state and the district. Today we are here at the district level to distribute these kits to all of you, keeping in mind what is our duty as a citizen of this country.
If one section or if one town or if one locality in the district is submerged or is facing difficulties, floods, landslides or any other such calamities, I think the entire administration, the entire leadership, the political leadership, the entire officers, the entire community should come together to have a to play a proactive role in facing disasters. As we all know, Ri Bhoi district, as we have seen from day to day, from every season, we have been facing a lot of, let's say, calamities and disasters, natural and otherwise, especially during the month of monsoon. But it is always a concerted effort from the side of the DMA, from the district administration, to adopt a very proactive, not just a responsive attitude to a disaster, but a proactive attitude by making us ready for disaster, by training people to respond to disaster, by training our youth and community to respond to disaster. The entire year, under the leadership of our DDMO, we organize training in blocks, in schools, in hospitals, in public spaces, in all aspects of disaster-centric places where we train people how to respond to disasters. And the government and the ministry has been able to come up with this new scheme of Yuva Apna Mitra volunteers. So we see that in times of disaster, we've seen how people or the community are the first responders to every disaster. And the ministry has come up with a scheme of the Yuva Apna Mitra volunteers where we have community responders like you who are trained or equipped, who has faced enough training and with the basic knowledge of rescuing and all the basic knowledge that Basir has just concluded in his address. These are the hopes and aspirations that we have from our community volunteers. I think you must have been following or you're aware of so many disasters, man-made or otherwise, that different states are facing. We have a neighboring state facing a very devastating flood. So I hope, like Basir said, that we never face such disasters. But that at the same time, when we have to do, we have a very informed community, we have a community that has been equipped to deal with such disasters.
When the DDMA came up with this scheme, it is always the community should be the first responder. When any disaster strikes, be it flood, landslide or earthquake, these professional rescue teams like SRTs and SDRF, they take a lot of time to arrive. I think we can all vouch for that. It is during those crucial golden hours that most of the precious lives and property are lost. And hence, by having a trained network of local volunteers embedded within the community, we we might just be able to bridge that gap between the occurrence of a disaster and the arrival of a specialized rescue team. By standing here today, you are now part of a nationwide network of lifesavers. You serve not just in the district, but the entire nation as a whole. Let me reflect a brief about the training. Over the course of this training, you have been transformed from common, ordinary citizens into first responders. You have been given training on basic search and rescue, where you have learned how to safely navigate damaged structures, execute rope rescues, and various methods of transportations of the casualties. Apart from search and rescue, you also have been given training on flood safety course. You have now learned how to execute water rescue techniques in controlled environments, engineered improvised flotation devices during emergencies. Also, you have been given training on basic first aid. You have mastered BLS, basic life support, and CPR, which is really important nowadays. How to manage trauma, how to stop bleeding, apply splints, and safely lift and evacuate the injured.